Welcome back, guys. We are headed to the place to get that trailer, and hopefully they have it loaded. But first we're gonna stop and get some fuel, because I know where the Next Loves is, but I really gotta use the bathroom this morning just to go real quick, and I figured I might as well get some fuel and then go use it and then drive like 5 hours and stop and grab some lunch. It's 7:32 in the morning right now. Look at that, we got a fuel pump all the way on the end. Never hurt anyone to walk a little, right? So we're gonna take this one right here on the end and get our fuel. Oh my god, dude. I was literally just walking into the Loves, right? Totally like pay attention to my surroundings, all this stuff. And this old guy walks out of the Loves and I see him. And he's like, he said the actual word, but he said, "Gosh dang kids can't stay off of their phones." And I kept walking and I didn't really understand what he said at first. But he was talking about me. I almost said something to him, but I figured I better just keep my mouth shut. I'm not trying to get into any altercations, especially with no old guys, but that kind of irritated me, because I'm like, dude, back in your day, what'd you have, the television or the radio? You know, like, I'm sure you were obsessed with the freaking radio, dude. Like, don't even act like you didn't have anything to do in your childhood, because you definitely, anytime you could, you would sit there and listen to the radio, or sit there and watch the television if your family could afford one. Like, dude, chill out, you know? Like, I just let it go, though. I noticed he had a CB, but I wasn't trying to just provoke him in any way, so I just let it be, you know? But I was just like, dude, just shut up. Like, what is your deal, you know? I'm not in your way, I'm not doing anything. And then when I walked out, he was kind of like standing there, or he was in his truck, and I'm like, dude, like, come on. I'm not talking about the green guy, I'm talking about the other guy. What are you trying to do, take this parking spot? But you're good. This guy literally waited in front of me in the fuel island for like 20 minutes, and now he's not even driving. I don't know if he's trying to get this spot here or what. Is it even a spot? But like, he was sitting in his truck, and I'm like, yeah, it's not a spot. He's sitting in his truck, and I was like walking to go like in front of him, and he sees me coming. I don't even have my phone out this time, because I'm like, you know, whatever, dude. I thought about like holding my phone in my pocket until I got like right in front of his semi, and then pulling out my phone, and then like pretending I was texting, but I figured he would have blew his air horn and I probably would have jumped. So I was like, you know. But it was kind of funny. But anyways, we got about 5 minutes till we get to the shipper. Hopefully they loaded that trailer. Otherwise I'm gonna have to get like layover pay and detention pay on top of each other, because yeah. Should I do it? I kind of want to do it. I don't know where he's at. He's up there. Hey, old man in the purple Seaward, do you think you're cool or something? Oh, he's not gonna reply. He's probably on his phone. Oh, okay, I'm done. So today's gonna be another one of those days. So I'm like sitting here, there's a guy like way back there with his hazards on in the middle of the freaking thing, and he's in this little box truck here, so there's plenty enough room for him to pull in. Well, he's just sitting over there, so I pull in. I sit there for about 15 seconds. All of a sudden someone blows their air horn. I'm like, what in the world? And I look back at him, and he's like doing this to me. I'm like, okay, I'll let you in front of me. There's plenty of room, but please pull in, because you're just sitting out on the road for no reason. And so I backed out, and he goes in, and he's like waving to me. I'm like, okay, dude, like, whatever, you know. And those other guys I just talked to, they were like, he didn't even have his turn signal on, which he was sitting there with his hazards on. So I thought he was like broken down in the middle of the road, or like taking a break or something, you know. Like, I didn't think he was turning in here, but it's whatever, you know. sometimes you just gotta take everything with a grain of salt, you know. You gotta not let it affect you, you know. Like, I've already had like 2 people like up my butt this morning. That old guy about me being on my phone, and now this other old guy because he was sitting probably in between, close to that second turn line over there. And so I'm just chilling, and yeah, so it's whatever, I don't care. Well guys, I'm glad I got here when I did. Well guys, I'm glad I got here when I did. There's like 5 people waiting outside right now. It's a lot of people. But we got her loaded. We're a little heavy, so we're gonna go weigh just to make sure we're legal. And then we got about 7 hours to drive today. And then I don't know if they'll give us another load or just make us do a reset, because we'll be down to 4 hours. I don't know how much we're getting back tonight. If we get 11 hours back, then they'll just make us run off recaps. But I went into that place and I got this crushed soda, but it was supposed to be like some like off-brand orange soda, and I just wanted to try it. It was like Push Soda or something, so I was like, I want to try that, you know, because the vending machine had like the brand Push all over it. So I was gonna try it, but the only thing that came out was Crush. So I mean, Crush is good, but we're hauling toilets, and that makes me think of a story back in high school. It's kind of disgusting, but I'm gonna say it. So we had this guy called the Mad Slingin' Slasher, and they just built these new wrestling rooms in our high school, like brand new, and they were private rooms. Like, nobody ever went to the wrestling rooms during the school days. But this one day at wrestling practice, these guys like got to use the wrestling bathrooms, and one of them goes in there and there's like poo all over the walls. And he's like, ew, what in the world? Like, someone literally had like done it in the toilet, grabbed it and threw it all over the walls. And so everyone was like trying to figure out who the Mad Slingin' Slasher was. So like, if you got caught going to the wrestling bathrooms, people were gonna start assuming it was you, even though they were like really nice bathrooms, and it was like just a stall to yourself, like nobody else in there, like just nice and private, kind of like a truck stop shower bathroom. But these, like, you know, someone ruined it, so like nobody ever used the bathroom. And I felt bad for the janitors because they literally had to clean up someone else's pass because, you know, they were just inappropriate and thought it was funny to throw it, which, I mean, it kind of is funny for someone to just do that, you know. It's something that doesn't happen very often. We're gonna go, just hopefully that we're good. But it just made me think of that since we're hauling toilets, you know, the Mad Slingin' Slasher back in high school. So we got scaled. We weigh 68,000 pounds, 27,000 pounds on our drives, and 30,000 on our rear trailer axle. This place is really tight. Like, it's like nobody like parks decently. Everyone, like, that guy's like in there all wonky. And then you have guys like that just stick out, like here, this CRST in front of all these trucks here. That's where we were parked. Oh God. See, this is a freaking mess, dude. I don't even think I can make it through here. Look how tight this is. This is ridiculous. Like, people like should not be parking where they're not supposed to park. Like, it's not that hard to figure out. Like, someone come park here. So guys, it's 10 a.m. We're only about maybe 40 minutes into our 7.5 hour drive. But I was trying to look at like where to stop to grab a bite to eat for lunch. In about 6 minutes, we got a TA that has a Popeyes chicken, and I haven't had Popeyes in like 3 weeks, and that sounds pretty good. So I think I'm gonna stop and have an early lunch and then drive the rest of the way this afternoon. If I don't have enough time to drive it straight, I'll just pull off and take another 30-minute break. Yeah, time is money, but sometimes you gotta enjoy the little things you can, and I really enjoy Popeyes, so I gotta stop there and get me some chicken. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Ooh, is that good? Let me know in the comments. Was that like the best Popeyes theme song from a cover artist ever? Well, we're currently sitting at 493 subscribers, and it will be 2 days. It'll be the 24th when you see this video. And even if I don't average what I've been averaging, which is like 20 subscribers a day, and I only average 3 for the next 2 days, I'll still be at 500 when you guys see this. So I want to say thank you guys so much, because you guys are so awesome. It's just unreal. Coming into this, I did not have this high of expectations 3 months in. I thought maybe 500 might be possible like after 6 months, but we are double what my original expectation was. And it's just like completely like, I don't even know how to explain it, guys. Like I didn't think that I could upload videos, you know, and the videos aren't, I mean, they're okay. I can sit there and watch them, but I mean, I don't sit there and, you know, focus on them. You know, like, I try my best, but I don't know too many abilities to edit them and stuff. So like, what you're seeing is like most likely best I can do. I mean, it's not the best I can do. I could definitely put more research into them. But I mean, from what I've done to now, I mean, I've uploaded every day. So I've been driving like 11 hours, and then even working like maybe 13-hour days, and then I go park, and instead of just, you know, kicking back and relaxing, I pull out my GoPro right away and edit the video and get it uploaded, and that takes me another hour and a half. The editing only takes like 45 minutes, but between, you know, like downloading the footage, uploading the footage, you know, you're investing more time. Sometimes it takes another 3 hours to upload it, which I can set it to the side as long as the truck stop has good enough Wi-Fi. But like a couple nights ago, I had to go inside the truck stop. So I just want to say thank you guys so much. The next goal is obviously 1,000 subscribers, but I'm not looking like extremely forward to it. Like 500 is a huge mark for me. I think I get a play button at 1,000 subscribers. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that YouTube sends you a play button. So if I have a play button, that'd be pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. Upon further review, that's 100,000 subscribers to get a play button, but we're gonna do it. I want a play button so bad. It'd just be so cool to have it hung up on the wall, or even like somewhere in my semi, and just to be able to show it to anyone, because to me that is just awesome. Anyways, you guys keep crushing it. You're doing a great job, and I'm just really trying to do my best to upload every day. Like I said, there's gonna be a 34 here soon, within the next 3 days or so, so there'll definitely be a day I don't upload, but the next day I'm driving, bang, there's another slammer right there. I want to say I think we're getting ready to cross into Pennsylvania. We're gonna find out here in a second. I think we are, though. I've never been to Pennsylvania before. There's a good chance.
Uncomfortable accepting.
Because this is a river, and normally once you cross over a river, you're in a different state, as long as it's like, you know, like a big river, I guess. But here we go, we're gonna find out. Is this our first time in Pennsylvania? Right here. Here we go. Steelers, here we go. Pittsburgh's going to the Super Bowl. Here we go. Kenny Pickett, the Black. Have you guys ever heard that song? It's such a good song. It's like the Steelers chant song. I don't know, are we in Pittsburgh? I mean, exit 1, so but I think from west to east the numbers go up. Oh no, we're in West Virginia? Oh, I've already been here. No, I wanted Pennsylvania. So I guess we gotta drive through West Virginia for a little bit. Got a little bit of a traffic backup. I don't know if it's just from construction or road work. Looks like there's road work 1 mile, a mile and a quarter up the road. I don't know what the proper way, 1.2 miles up the road, like 1 mile and a quarter of a mile up the road. So hopefully the construction's not too long. I'm guessing we file down to 1 lane. Let's see. Eastbound drivers, what lane we need to be in? See if we can get an answer. Hold on, I'm gonna ask again once this guy gets around me. Maybe. What lane we need to be in? we need to be in the left lane. Cause it's right lane ends 1 mile. We just made it into Pennsylvania. Didn't get the sign because it was right around the curve, and as soon as I got around the curve, I was like, oh, well, there's the Pennsylvania sign. It's my first time being in Pennsylvania, and we haven't got our next load yet, but I'm really hoping this is as far as east as we're going. This was the only place in the Northeast I really wanted to go, was by Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I mean, if they could give me a load into Pittsburgh, I'll go check it out for sure. But I know Pittsburgh isn't very friendly to semis, so don't really want to try it. I don't know, I'd probably go buy a GPS, like an actual one. I know Trucker Pass is good, but after the other day it sent me down that like one road that I totally didn't even need to go. I just could have went straight, but it made me like make a right and then made me make a left, and I was going down this public street, like houses. I was just like, okay, yeah, I don't know why it sent me that. So Garmin probably would have been a lot better on that route. So I don't know, it's all you know, they do their best, but sometimes they have their flaws. But after that, it just kind of made me like, okay, maybe I need an actual GPS, because I don't want to do that again. If I don't need to go down a tiny road like that, then I don't want to, you know. So hopefully we see some cool stuff in Pennsylvania. Maybe like Hershey, Pennsylvania, and we go get a load of Hershey chocolate. No, we're not reefer. They won't ship chocolate in a hot truck, because then they wouldn't see the little Hershey little things on the chocolate bar. So that would be cool though, if we like hauled something to a Hershey chocolate factory and then got to smell the Hershey chocolate. Ooh, that'd be delicious, man. Or like just like the Willy Wonka chocolate factory, like I'm sure Hershey's got a chocolate river, you know, just go for a swim. Oh, just kidding. You guys don't know how bad right now I want to take that exit and go to Pittsburgh, baby. Oh, you don't know how bad I want to do that. I'm totally gonna go to a Steelers game this year though. I'm gonna, if I'm still driving for CFI, I'm gonna put in home time in Pittsburgh and go to like a home game at Accurise Stadium. Not Heinz Field, Accurise Stadium, you know. But I want to see, I really want to go to the Bucs Steelers game so I can see Tom Brady out there, because this is definitely his last year, and I think he's gonna win the Super Bowl. So if you're gonna make a Super Bowl bet, pick the Bucs. All right, guys, we're getting ready to stop at this Pilot, but there's a roundabout, and I do not like roundabouts like at all. Like at all. Like roundabouts suck. I'm sure they like had to change it for this truck stop though, because I'm sure a lot of drivers are like hitting tires and stuff. But when I took my CDL test, I had to go through a roundabout, and I was like this close to hitting the roundabout, and if I would have hit the curb on the roundabout, I would have failed. So roundabouts are not fun. So like this one, I gotta go out straight, like to here, and then I gotta go out this way, and then I gotta take the high side, like this. See, we're still on it, even though we're like almost hitting this curb, and then you gotta go all the way over here, and then you gotta cut it back, and then I guess we made it through that. No idling. Bruh, I am not. Is Pennsylvania a no idle state? It doesn't bother me. I'm still idling tonight. I'm not sleeping in the heat. This guy I met from the trucking school, I didn't really like him at first because he's a little obnoxious, but then like over the next 3 weeks I grew to like him because he was kind of a cool guy. And you know, I don't know, but like him and I are friends now. He's like 32, I'm 21 or whatever. But I called him today and I was like, where you at, man? You know, like, this is the guy that I ran into in Kansas City that one time, and he told me he was close to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and he's going to the yard, and I didn't even know he had a yard in close to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. But he told me he was parking there for the night, and my next load, I'm literally going through Harrisburg, and I'll be close to like shutting down around there. So I was like, heck, I'm just gonna go to the CFI yard and we'll meet up and we'll go get like an Uber and go to dinner or whatever. I'm trying to convince him to create a YouTube channel because he does make really good like jokes. Like, he told me this story one time about a friend that was into bigger women who had boils on their back, and he would like, his friend liked to like eat their boils, and I thought it was a little nasty, but it was funny. I definitely laughed at it. So we're gonna meet up for dinner. He wants to go to Walmart. I'm gonna try to convince him to get a GoPro, and if he does get a GoPro, he's gonna start a YouTube channel. And he hasn't really decided on a name yet, but once he gets that name out there, I'll let you guys know so you guys can go subscribe to his channel and check it out. I know like a lot of you won't go subscribe, but it would help him out and just motivate him a little bit, so that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, his content would probably be better than mine, I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna get to Benningsville. We're about 3 hours away. We're gonna have to pass this semi in a little bit because he's just driving too slow, and I know we're in a curve, but speed limit's it's 55, so he's doing okay. We're going a little fast. I'm listening to the Nelk Boys podcast, and they're interviewing DaBaby. That's pretty cool. Apparently we got a rollover up here or something. I don't know, maybe it's further ahead. No, it's right here. They said mile marker 73. So let's see what kind of happened here. I'm guessing this RV. Oh. No. Oh yeah, the RV flipped over. I think that car was towing it and it flipped over because the whole passenger side of the RV is smashed. So at least we're gonna be getting back up to speed though. That was kind of slowing us down. Now we're running we're not behind schedule because we have till midnight tonight, but I'm just trying to get back to the yard so we can go to dinner. I got 3 hours and 43 minutes and it's about an hour and a half back. So right now we're sitting at 2 hours and 43 minutes. So it'll be close to having a little bit, close to an hour remaining on our clock when we get back to the CFI yard. Oh, this place is ridiculous. I had to drive 10 miles to pick up an empty. I dropped off my loaded, then they gave me this thing to go drive 10 miles to go get my loaded trailer. And these, oh my god, dude, someone's gonna blow a tire on that crap. Oh my gosh, that is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to check my tires. Oh my god, dude, this is like not even cool at all. So we gotta find an empty down here, and then we gotta go back through the way that we came that says literally, like my GPS was telling me, no semis, no semis, no semis. And like that's the only way in here without, I don't know, it's ridiculous. I kind of want to say, oh, there's no CFIs that are empty here, and just deadhead with no trailer back to the yard and then pick an empty from there. Oh my gosh, this is I actually haven't seen a single CFI that's empty here yet, so we might have to tell them that. I don't know. So there's a Transport America. We're gonna see if we can find a CFI though. There's a CFI 4.2. We want some in the 5s, but I know we're being picky, so let's see what we can find. Hopefully there's something on this other side. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm sorry, but I really don't have the time to be creeping around this yard. Might be the only two. This might be the only CFIs. There's a Transport. I only like the Transport Americas that have the CFI numbers on them, because otherwise when you enter it, then they're like, oh, this trailer wasn't entered properly, please enter the right trailer number. I'm like, that's what it, oh my god, dude, this is bull. This is baloney, dude. This is like the worst place I've ever been. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, I hate this place. If we don't see anything else, we're going for that CFI back there. I've never, like, rode so rough in my entire life. Do we have anything back here? God, Lord blessed. What's this, 4,000? All right, we're going back for that other CFI. Hopefully the inspection's up to date. And the tandems are all the way forward already. Oh my goodness, dude. They need to like fix this place or like stop storing trailers here. Oh my gosh. This is insane. I'm like never wanting to come back to this place. Out of all the places I've been, this is my least favorite. Alright, where's that CFI at? Oh my lord, dude. Oh my goodness. Hopefully it's empty. I saw a red sticker, so it should be good for inspection. Thing is, are we gonna be able to pull it out of this spot? I don't think. Can we pull it out of this spot, dude? We're just gonna take that transport over there. Ah, dude, I don't know. What do we want to do? I don't even know if we can get it out of this spot. Alright, we're gonna go for this CFI, I guess. I hope I don't have to lower it, dude. If I have to lower it, that's gonna be even worse. Alright, let's go connect to it. Hopefully everything is good. Guys, so we got hooked up to our trailer. You can see my GPS is like saying no trucks, no trucks, no trucks. The CFI tablet was saying trucks were allowed. And I didn't see any posted signs saying they weren't. So I think I'm actually gonna invest in another like an actual GPS and run it side by side with Trucker Path. Because originally it was wanting me to drive 102 miles. Well, I can drive 90 miles. You know, I just had to get through that area. But the reason it was saying that was because like right before where I turned, the max width was 8.6. And so that was the issue. And it looks like this ends up here. So we're gonna have to let these cars back over. So that's great. Unless we can outrun this Honda or Acura. So, but yeah, we're going all the way through those. Gonna go through Tennessee, Virginia, North Carolina, West Virginia, Kentucky maybe. So yeah, we'll talk to you guys when we get to the yard. We're gonna be cutting it close for time. It says an hour 46 on my GPS, hour 56 on my tablet, but there was like major congestion when I came through that way, so I'm really hoping I'm gonna be all right. All right guys, so we made it to the CFI yard in Pennsylvania. I'm not seeing my buddy here, but we're gonna just try to park somewhere, I guess, for the night. I think right here is probably a good spot. Or maybe we'll go between those two. Or maybe we'll come down here further. I think we're gonna come down here further. I don't know where he's at, but can we even park here? Yeah, there's parking here. Well then heck, we'll just go down and do a pull through. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for content in the future. It's been a good one. Keep those wheels churning. Peace.
I hope you're not planning to waste my time. To my surprise, that was her reply. Now we vibe.